Good evening. I'm Joe Netherworld, and I'm here with your daily tarot card reading for Friday, December 20th. Exactly 7 days after Friday the 13th. Yay! 2013. I had a great Friday the 13th this year, so I try to make that a party night for people like me, and we had a great time this year. So I will, go look at my Joe Netherworld page on Facebook. You'll find all kinds of fun pictures and stuff. It's open, it's public, it's full of tomfoolery and shenanigans. But I'm here tonight to do this reading for this Friday the 20th. And I'm going to shuffle the cards. We'll see what our main card is. It's a 3-card pull. It's for the day. But, you know, we are winding down December. We're getting close to the winter solstice. And that in itself is a turning point, because that's when light begins to return to us, you know, and the days start getting longer. Right now, we have another day or two to go, with the days getting a minute shorter. So we're entering the darkest part of the year. And with that, you know, there's a subtle, almost subconscious energy going on. It's very subdued energy, and we've been dealing with some situations here that are kind of, last few reads, including yesterday's read was, you know, about backstabbing, and, you know, but there's lessons to be learned in all this. It's not so reactive. It's about kind of finding out who you are and what you're doing. So, which is interesting. So without further ado, I'm going to pull tonight's main card, and I want this card. And Two of Swords. Two of Swords. It's sort of like blind justice in one sense, but it's choosing to be blinded. You know, you have two choices to make, and you want to put. It's about putting luck into the decision-making process, as opposed to knowledge. That's okay. Sometimes we just need some plain old luck to make choices. You know, when logic fails us, sometimes you do have to, in the words of Harvey Dent, you know, unleashing some geekiness, but Batman villain and all. But it's a villain nonetheless. I only take my cues from super villains. You have to flip a coin, make a choice. You know, heads and tails. So that's our main thing here. Two sharp things we have to decide from, and we're letting fate do that for us. So that's okay. Well, let's see what our qualifiers are. What's you know, adding to this card. So I like this card and this card, and I pulled good. Interesting here. We have the 9 of Cups, which is bounty and maturity and finding comfort in your life. And then we have the 6 of Cups, which is the juvenile version of the 9 of Cups. They're both bounty cards. They're both about having things. And if I were to compare this for today, it's sort of like choosing between two good things. It's choosing between, let's say, like a childish, more immediate and fun, indulgent, you know, thing you have to do or could do. Cut school, don't go into work, just have call in sick, you know, stay in bed with whomever you're with, or spend money you shouldn't be spending. It's one of those kinds of things. Or the other choice is 9 of Cups, which is more adult, bigger, lifelong decisions about what you could be having and what you could be getting. So it truly is it's a flip of the coin kind of day. You know, or if you want to be practical about this, if you have this energy in you and you're feeling a little antsy and anxious about these choices you need to make, but want to flip a coin and let fate decide, this is what you're choosing from. You're choosing from either like a kind of fun, childish, you know, energy that wants to be prevalent today, or a more adult, long-term, sustainable pleasure and fulfillment. So that's what's going on. That's the subtext today. That's the energy you'll be dealing with today, and that's the choice you have to make. So if you realize that there really aren't any major life choices you want to make today or have to make today, then go with the frivolous. If you are in the point where it's time to make some real life changes and you want some bigger, more bountiful, more permanent, you know, successes, that's what you have to focus on today. So hopefully that clears your mind and you can go, okay, these choices aren't equal. They are similar, but they're in two different directions. One's going backwards and one's going forward. And sometimes going backwards is fine and fun, and sometimes it's the worst thing possible because you're going to miss out on this opportunity to move forward. So that's what you're doing. So don't go in today blindly. Make your choices based on knowledge and experience. And only you can say to yourself, well, I don't see any of these things being what I want to do for a big future choice. I don't want to move. I don't want to establish a house or get married or those choices today. But I really would like to go off my diet, or screw around, or not go to work and go to a movie and go shopping, whatever stay in bed, whatever you feel like doing. So that's what today's choices are about. They're not equal, but they're equal in your mind at this point. Hopefully this clarity is let you realize it's not so equal. And they're not harmful. There's no bad choice today. There's just less great choices, which is a good position to be in. We've had some rough, backstabby kind of week behind us. It's nice to see like, oh, well, it's either choose between like, winning a scratch off for $10 or getting a new job and making, your career. It's either way, it's positive, little positive, big positive. So great. I like when days are simple, easy, and beneficial. So not even choose wisely, just choose, enjoy the day as best you can. And I'll be here again a little after midnight with tomorrow's read. But until then, have a magical and very fun and mischievous day.